You know, I've been honored to serve with many of you here today on various boards and committees throughout the county, and I must say that the Fayetteville Cumberland County Ministerial Council is an organization in which I've truly enjoyed serving on. Its commitment to the community has inspired me to push hard and go further. And it's a wonderful privilege for me to present to you the leader of this great organization. Will you join me in welcoming to the podium the president of the Fayetteville Cumberland County Ministerial Council and pastor of New Life Bible Church and Academy, Fayetteville State University class of 1970, Dr. McLauchlin.
Good morning, and greetings to all of you, and welcome to the 17th Annual Martin Luther King Jr. Prayer Breakfast and the first annual Cumberland County Day of Service. Let's give ourselves a big hand. I know if you have not done so already, just look to the table to your left and just wave at those that sit to your left and say good morning to them. Thank you. It is indeed an honor for me to be and privilege for me to be the president of the Ministerial Council. I stand on the shoulders of many outstanding ministers who have led this council in the past. And since 1993, the prayer breakfast has attracted thousands. As you look around, we have thousands here today. This gathering has proven that we honor the dream set forth by Dr. King, who believed in nonviolence, the fatherhood of God, and the brotherhood of man. Dr. King also believed that there is a special ingredient that can solve all humans' problems, and that ingredient is love. So we meet here today to honor and continue our allegiance to his dream. Now, my dream over the last 3 years has been that this breakfast become more than grits and bacon and eggs, conversation and singing, and even speeches, which are all good, and I don't have any problem with those, but I dream that this breakfast will become a springboard of service in our community. That has been my dream. And this year, 2010, the fulfillment of that dream has come. This dream was born out of honoring Dr. King's legacy, a man who lived his life as a servant to others. He said in one of his last speeches, if you want to be important, wonderful. If you want to be recognized, wonderful. If you want to be great, wonderful. But recognize that he who is greatest among you shall be your servant. And that is a biblical definition of greatness. So today, the thing that I like about it is that by giving this definition of greatness, it means that if you want to be great, everybody can be great because everybody can serve. And this past spring, the United Way of Cumberland County and the Fayetteville Cumberland County Ministerial Council organized the Cumberland County Day of Service Committee. This committee met with the Cumberland County Mayor's Coalition and requested that on January 18, 2010, be proclaimed as the first Cumberland County Day of Service. And if you look at page 16 in your book, you will see the proclamation that the Cumberland County Mayor's Coalition gave to us. Cumberland County, our county, is now officially registered with other national organizations as a Martin Luther King Day of Service, joining thousands of communities throughout the United States, making this truly a day on rather than a day off. Give yourselves a hand. In just a little while, the chair and co-chair, Dr. Vicki Andrews and Mr. Robert Hines, will come before you and share with you about our purpose and how you can serve our community. So I'm asking you to join President Barack Obama's nationwide call to service. Now let me mention briefly some things that we have accomplished and plan to do. In 2008, the Ministerial Council, along with local organizations, petitioned the Cumberland County Board of Elections to institute Sunday voting. That petition was a success. And we will continue to work with NAACP, Democracy Fayetteville, the Cumberland County Census, Pipeline, North Carolina, and the United Way. We must continue to let our voices be heard on issues facing our community. Discrimination of all kinds, the plight of the homeless, the high school dropout rate, teenage pregnancy, violence and gang activity, teachers' pay, the critical need for parental involvement in their children's education, and most of all, the under-education of our children in our schools. Additionally, the Ministerial Council will support our military, the brave men and women who are defending our right to assemble here today. Let's give them a hand. God bless our military, families who have served in the past, our veterans, and those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice. Also, we will continue to give scholarships. We will give 5 today, 5 this year rather, and thousands of dollars have been given in the past. Now let me just share lastly something that's on all our minds, an urgent need we have right now. We are all aware of the devastation that has taken place in our neighbors to the south, Haiti. And I've asked you to all wear a red and blue ribbon to symbolize our commitment, our solidarity to the Haitian people. And all of you have red and blue ribbons on. That is the color of Haiti's national flag. Another thing I want to ask you to do, along with wearing the ribbon, many of you have contributed already, and some of you will contribute to the Haitian Relief Fund. But many of us have our cell telephones and our Blackberries. I'm asked that you turn them off. But before you turn them off, I want you to hold them up. If you would, all of you have cell telephones. Just hold up just for a moment, please. Just hold your cell telephone up. If you have not done this already, as you wear the red and blue ribbon, and I want you to text a message, 90999. If you have not done so already. If you have done so, it's only $10. You can do it again. And type in Haiti, H-A-I-T-I, and hit send. And you have just donated $10 to the Red Cross. Give yourselves a hand. Let's do it one more time. $20 won't hurt. Hit send. Give yourself another hand. Thank you. You got to remember those that are less fortunate than we are. And lastly, I stand here today on the shoulders of thousands of educators, especially 7 men, African-American men, who had the foresight in 1867 to plant what we call today Fayetteville State University. I am a product of their dream. I am a product of the Fayetteville State Bronco family. And I want to welcome my family to our celebration. God bless you, Broncos.